Congratulations to the three of you and everybody else, and I can kind of breathe a little easier now, but it was hard watching the movie. So how did this all begin?
Why do you always give me I'll try and cut to the chase because it is a very long story. It started for me in 2004, my first visit to Thailand. Was a very dramatic visit for me. I just finished a film and I was kind of an emotional wreck, and I landed in Thailand. I went to the beach and the next day the tsunami hit.
Wow.
And it kind of turned my whole world upside down. But then once I got out of the hospital and got my feet back on the ground, I met this woman, Lek, who brought me up to her sanctuary that she had just opened. And she had, I think, 6 or 7 elephants at the time. And she started teaching me about what was going on with the elephants. I stayed there with her. She took me to Burma. She took me to Cambodia. And I promised her I would come back and make a film with her. And that's where it started. I went back to the United States. I sold everything. I sold my house, my cars. And I moved back to Thailand to start working on this project. And then Juliette came along a little bit later and it just worked.
How did the two of you meet?
We met at an animal rights conference in 2009.
I'm just checking to see that. There we go.
Because it was through someone had heard about me and my activism that I was starting. I was only 13 at the time, and knew that Tim already had an idea for a film and had all this elephant footage and was kind of looking for a missing piece to kind of finish it. And so they organized a meeting for us at this conference, and we felt like it was a perfect match and that we should work together on this.
And that was 2009, right?
2009, yeah.
And then Cody has a bit of an interesting story on how we got together.
You're going to make me tell this again?
You don't have to tell the whole thing. Give me a short stint.
All right. When I was much younger, when I was going through high school, I was quite the activist myself, mostly with orcas, killer whales, getting them out of SeaWorld and so forth, and that was very much my passion. And I can't remember exactly how, but I found out about Tim's first feature. Was it your first feature?
It was my first.
Lolita, which is about a whale named Lolita at Miami Seaquarium. And this is just maybe 5 or 6 years ago that I found out about that movie, and it was still an issue that resonated with me. So through finding it on the internet, I watched it, and I reached out to Tim, and basically we've been in touch ever since. And we always talked about working on a project together, and this was a perfect fit for us as well. So.
Yeah, Cody had emailed me and he said, let's meet up, and I happened to be in LA. And over lunch, you said to me that you wanted to score my next film.
There it is.
I said, well, it's coming, and it's going to be about elephants.
And was all this original music?
You want to answer?
What about 80? No, more than 80. Probably 90% is original.
85 maybe.
Yeah.
The songs.
There's a couple of songs in there that we brought in, that we kept in, that felt we needed to kind of tie it all together.
Yeah.
But you're the music guy. You might want to explain why you chose the music choices you did.
Yeah, I mean, I would say we scored most of it, but there were 2 real moments.